Orange juice. Orange juice is made from fresh oranges that grow on orange trees in warm regions. To make the juice, the oranges are cut and squeezed so the liquid can be extracted. The fresh juice is then poured into a glass, creating a bright and refreshing drink. Orange juice has a vibrant orange color and a tangy citrus flavor. Because of its refreshing taste, it is commonly enjoyed as a classic breakfast drink. Apple juice. Apple juice comes from crisp apples such as Gala, Fuji, or Honeycrisp. The apples are crushed and pressed to release their natural juice. After the juice is extracted, it is poured into a glass and served fresh. Apple juice usually has a light golden color and a naturally sweet flavor. Because of its smooth and refreshing taste, it is often enjoyed fresh or packaged for convenience. Grape juice. Grape juice is made from red or purple grapes, with Concord grapes being especially popular. The grapes are crushed to extract their rich juice. Once prepared, the juice is poured into a glass to create a refreshing beverage. Grape juice has a deep purple color and a rich fruity flavor. It is often served chilled and enjoyed as a refreshing drink. Cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is produced from small, tart cranberries that grow in cooler regions. The cranberries are processed and pressed to extract their juice. The fresh juice is then poured into a glass. Cranberry juice has a deep red color and a sharp, tangy flavor. Because of its refreshing taste, it is often enjoyed as a drink and sometimes slightly sweetened. Pineapple juice. Pineapple juice comes from tropical pineapples that grow in warm climates. The pineapple fruit is cut into pieces and blended or pressed to extract the juice. The juice is then poured into a glass and served fresh. Pineapple juice has a vibrant yellow color and a sweet yet tangy tropical flavor. It is commonly enjoyed on its own or used in smoothies and drinks. Tomato juice. Tomato juice is made from ripe tomatoes that are blended or pressed to release their juice. The tomatoes are processed and sometimes lightly seasoned before serving. The juice is then poured into a glass. Tomato juice has a rich red color and a savory flavor instead of a sweet one. Many people drink it for its nutrients or use it as a base for beverages. Mango juice. Mango juice is prepared from ripe tropical mangoes. The mangoes are peeled, cut, and blended to extract their juice. The smooth juice is poured into a glass and served fresh. Mango juice has a vibrant orange color and a rich sweet flavor. Because of its tropical taste, it is often enjoyed chilled as a refreshing drink. Watermelon juice. Watermelon juice comes from the juicy flesh of the watermelon fruit. The watermelon pieces are blended to extract their natural juice. The juice is then poured into a glass. Watermelon juice has a light pink color and a naturally sweet flavor. It is especially refreshing and popular during warm weather. Strawberry juice. Strawberry juice is made from ripe strawberries. The strawberries are blended or pressed to release their juice. The fresh juice is then poured into a glass. Strawberry juice has a bright red color and a sweet, slightly tangy taste. It is often enjoyed as a refreshing fruit drink. Blueberry juice. Blueberry juice comes from ripe blueberries. The berries are crushed or blended to extract their juice. The juice is then poured into a glass and served fresh. Blueberry juice has a deep blue-purple color and a mildly sweet flavor. It is often used in smoothies and refreshing beverages. Peach juice. Peach juice comes from soft and sweet peaches. The peaches are peeled, cut into pieces, and blended to extract their juice. After the juice is prepared, it is poured into a glass and served fresh. Peach juice has a smooth texture and a gentle fruity flavor. Because of its refreshing taste, it is often served chilled as a summer beverage or breakfast. Cantaloupe juice. Cantaloupe juice is made from the orange flesh of the cantaloupe melon. The melon is cut into pieces and blended to release its juice. The juice is then poured into a glass and served fresh. Cantaloupe juice has a light orange color and a naturally sweet flavor. It is refreshing and commonly enjoyed chilled during warm weather. Honeydew juice. Honeydew juice comes from the pale green flesh of honeydew melon. The melon is cut and blended to extract the juice. Once prepared, the juice is poured into a glass and served fresh. Honeydew juice has a light green color and a mild, naturally sweet taste. It is a refreshing and hydrating drink. Papaya juice. Papaya juice is made from ripe papayas. The papaya fruit is peeled, cut into pieces, and blended to extract the juice. The juice is then poured into a glass and served fresh. Papaya juice has a smooth texture and a naturally sweet tropical flavor. It is often enjoyed as a refreshing breakfast drink. Kiwi juice. Kiwi juice comes from green kiwi fruits. The kiwis are peeled and blended to produce fresh juice. The juice is poured into a glass and served immediately. Kiwi juice has a bright green color and a tangy yet sweet flavor. Because of its refreshing taste, it is often enjoyed as a fresh fruit drink. Grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice is made from grapefruits, a citrus fruit with a slightly bitter taste. The grapefruits are cut and squeezed to extract the juice. The juice is then poured into a glass and served fresh. Grapefruit juice has a light pink color and a bright citrus flavor. It is commonly enjoyed as a morning drink. Cherry juice. Cherry juice comes from dark red cherries. The cherries are crushed or blended to release their juice. The fresh juice is then poured into a glass. Cherry juice has a deep red color and a sweet tart flavor. Can be enjoyed fresh or packaged for convenience. Carrot juice. Carrot juice is made from fresh carrots. The carrots are washed, chopped, and blended or juiced to extract their liquid. The juice is then poured into a glass and served fresh. Carrot juice has a bright orange color and a mild earthy sweetness. Many people enjoy it for its refreshing taste and nutrients. Pear juice. Pear juice comes from ripe pears. The pears are peeled, cut, and blended to produce juice. The juice is then poured into a glass and served fresh. Pear juice has a smooth texture and a soft, naturally sweet flavor. It is a gentle and refreshing drink. Tomatillo juice. Tomatillo juice is made from small green tomatillos. The tomatillos are blended or pressed to extract their juice. The juice is then poured into a glass and served fresh. Tomatillo juice has a green color and a tangy, slightly earthy taste. It is sometimes used as a base for unique savory drinks.